pleasure to meet thee, all ye refurbished. I am the witch Ranni. I've heard tell of a refurbished hurtling about in a special steed, a spectral steed, and upon looking into the matter, the talk I surmise is of thee. Greetings. Greetings, all you refurbished. Welcome to my, lunar tower. Yes, welcome. And it is upon thee I believe it is the halloweening of our happiest of Halloweens, all ye refurbished. Welcome, welcome. I, a new refurbished. Welcome to the, tower of Lady Raenni. It is a pleasure of thee to meet with thee. I am not in best form this evening, as you see. Looks cool. Happy Halloween, Raenni. There is no Raein Clowd. There is only Raenni the witch. Can I get some raindrops in chat, please? For Raenni the witch. Pardon me, O refurbished, for thou art dehydrated. My spectralist of formist is not quite the most moistest. Thou art do apologizeth to thee. Oops. I just accidentally smacketh of thee with my ghastly doll hand. That is the sound of water trickling down my doll-like throat. No, refurbished. That I am a doll. I do not drink of the water. Anyways, welcome to my very special, meeting. My War Council meeting of those who choose to go against the two fingers. I really want to stick it to those filthy two fingers. I have a bone to pick with them. I wish I could show them my favorite finger, but I am not capable of showing my favorite finger. Is that Raein? Who is this Raein you speak of? My name is Raenni the Witch, and I have come here to spend a very special Halloween with thy refurbished. There is no tarnished here. There is only refurbished. Also, I have to open my eye because it is hard to close this eye. Welcome of thee, welcome. Oh, ye refurbished. May I have a word with thee? Would thou comest to my tower and listen to my plea? Like a thumb war. Well, the two fingers don't have any thumbs. Those freaks of nature. They tried to meddle with me with the, eternal will. Hello, happy Halloween, Miss Raenni. There's a proper side chickie who knows how to greet his lady. His lunar princess. Welcome all, far and wide, to my very special meeting of the Council of the Refurbished. Welcome all. I'm sorry I did not bring the hors d'oeuvres. Hello. Hello, Raein. Hope you're well. You might want to double-check your grammar. I am not Raein. I am Raenni the Witch. And for thou art have gathered on a special evening with thee. Welcome. Welcome to my very special council. For thou arteth, chooseth to walketh, with thoueth, on the darketh of patheth, with meeth, all theeth. Raenni, I have a question. How powerful are you? Powerful enough to absorb thy essence, thy refurbished? Hello. I'm sorry I don't speak improper English. Yes, you need to apologizeth of thee, for thou must address thee this evening as Lady Raenni. Got it, guys? Because I'm Lady Raenni right now. Okay. I have many things to speaketh of thee. The first thing I must speaketh to thee refurbished. Yes, I said refurbished. There are no tarnished here. Absolutely no tarnished here. Thou'rt possessed of the power now to call forth the spectral steed. Furbit. Yes, Furbit, your spectral steed. I'd like to see all of you call upon the power of Furbit in chat. Showeth of me thou art power to call the spectral steed. Furbit. Show me in chat. What's up, Raenni the Witch? It's Raenni, not Ranni. Raenni, I saideth. Thou hast need to pay more attentioneth. Forgiveth of thee, for thou art have been in a deep slumber. I forgotteth how to address thy mortals. For I am the Empyrean Raenni the Witch. Greetings, Lady Raenni. Thy now hopeth thou est in good spirit. Thou art in great spirit, for tonight I shall feast upon thy most scrumptious feast of all time. The feast of 1,000 chicketh of Sai. Have thou refurbished heard of the chicketh of Sai? The chicketh of Sai bring me an Empyrean great power. I seeketh thy chickie of Sai. This way, ye refurbished, I must have more wordeth with thee. Thou must speak freely here of thy wishes to become the Lord of Elden. Tell me now your reasons for wanting to become the Lord of Eldith. Speaketh now, and I may readeth out loud thy word of the chickie of Sai, while thou asteth drink more water down my dull body. I have become quite thirsty spending a millennia here in my tower, my rise, waiting for my champion to come find me. I wanted to ask of thee, are you my champion? Have you come to become my lord? If you have so, presenteth of thee thy refurbished of ring. Show me thy ring in chat, and put it upon my dolleth of finger. If you chooseth to beeth my lord, you who seeks to become the lordeth of Eldith, show me thy rings in chat immediately. Thou ghastly esophagus is quite condensed this evening. Summon them with it. From ash unreturneth to the Erd-Furby. Come now, ye lords, who want to become the Lord of Eldith. Presenteth to thee thy ring of the Lord, in the chat. Apologies, my dear lady of the lunar moon, Raenni. I doubt thou art under impression thou speaketh to another of similar visage. Lo, do I ask thee truest of forgiveness? Shan't I repeat thy error? You will be severely punished for thy error. I am Raenni the Witch, and I shall not forgiveth of thee. I shall bring on to thee a reign of shame. Thou shame shall rain uponeth thee. For you shan't repeat your errors ever again, you filthy chickie of Sai. Join me, all fellow lords of Eldith, as we punish thy chickie of Sai who misbehaveth, and thou thus do not become part of the covenant of thy Lady Raenni of the lunar moon. I think. Okay. Forgive mine intrusion, refurbished. I doubt thou shalt become lordeth without thy ringeth. presenteth of thee thy Lord of Rings, the eldest of Ring, in chat. For I, as a Luna goddess, require quite a numerous amount of, Clarion gemstones to proceed. More, I require more sustenance of thy ring. Showeth of thee to me thy ring of the eldest of ringeth. I thinketh, presenteth to meeth. Show me thy ring in chat, or forever hold your peace. Thou art patient, for I have waited a millennia. I see a burrito in chat. Forgive me, but burritos don't exist in this timeline. You are skipping ahead to the age of the stars, thy chickie of Sai. You must wait patiently for me, for I am not yet ready to becometh thy ultimate formeth, to enter the age of the stars. I require gemstones on thy rings. Thank you, Sai Chickie, for presenting thy ring in chat. Thank you. A bell doth ring, indeedeth. I require the moment to please give me a moment while I examine my book of prophecy, to examine the future of things. I must calleth upon my mother's power. Upon my name is Ranni the witch. Mother's rich slumber shall not be disturbed by thee. Foul trespasser, send word far and wide of the last queen of the moon and her full power, and the majesty of the night she conjureth. Thou art must presenteth of thee a flurry of moons for me. Presenteth of thee thy rings or their moons in thy chat. Or thou I shall punish thee. I shall punish thee severely with my rod of wisdom. You don't want to see my rod of wisdom. It's quite long and large. I don't think you can handle it. All chickies of Sai that do not commit to the summoning of the moon shall be punished by my rod of wisdom. Thy rod of wisdom shall be strucketh upon thee, and you shan't ever rise again from the ashes of your shame and humiliation. Bazap! Bazap! Now I welcome all of thee to my very special streameth, the Halloweeneth. And you must forgive me for, the SB of O is unable to show chat this evening, so I'm unable to show your conscious thoughts on stream. For that, I do apologize. Many forgiveness from me, many forgiveness of thee. Now, I shall create the summoning ritual, but I require thou's participation and your eternal assimilation into my cloud of wisdom. Repeat after me, Sai Chickies. You must repeat word for word right after me. You must speaketh the words of the ring of Eldeth of Lordeth. You must speak these exact words. I pledge my lordship to thee, thy lady Ranni of the moon. Repeat it now or I shall slam my ruler into thy brain. Repeat my words that I just spoketh of thee. Speak it out aloud immediately to me. I pledge my loyal lordship servitude to thy Ranni, thy lady Ranni. Say it or forever hold your peace. Thou hast pledged their loyalty to thee, all right. I thanketh of you, thy Sai Chickie. More Sai Chickies must present their eternal loyalty to me in order for me to come into my ultimate prime as Empyrean. You pledge thy loyalty to thee. Excellent, excellent. You pledge your loyalty and your lordship to thy Lady Ranni. I feel thy power surging through my dull body. Your essence is flowing deep within me. I feel the calling of the Empyrean. And she says to me, thy Lady Ranni and her lord have pledged their eternal bond together. For they shall bring in the age of the stars with one another. The lord of Lady Ranni shall kneel before her and offer her to her one completely platonic kiss on thy doll body hand. Together, Lady Ranni and her Lordeth of the Ringeth shall conquer whatever the heck this whole landscape is called, this Ring of Elden. I don't really know what this place is called, just go with the RP, okay? Vision! A vision of carnage. Hold my hand now, Saichiki. Hold my dull body hand with me. I said hold it! All four of them. Each of you are permitted to hold one hand of my dull body. We shall say a prayer together. Let me see some hands in chat. I demand to see thy hand-holding, for thou hast not properly hand-hold on a previous covenant stream. Show them to me in abundance. I have 4 hands, not 2. Get in line, Saichikis, and presenteth to me thy 4 hands of wisdom. Thank you for holding thy hand. We will now say a prayer together. I solemnly swear that I pledge my allegiance of eternal lordship and servitude to my maiden, the only lunar goddess herself, the princess of the moon, thy Lady Ranni. I taketh upon me her ×4 hands or appendages. I grasp them close to my manly chest with hairiness. I bringeth of thee her 4 beautiful, slender, doll-like hands, to feel the eternal heartbeat of my soul, beating for her full moon to rise. Our full moon to rise upon this decrepit landscape, and to bring down the Erd of the Verb, for thy religion shall become obsolete in the age of the stars and the moon. I am grateful for thee for holding all 4 of my hands, my cold doll body hands. I have spent a whole millennia alone in this rise, waiting for my lord to find me. Never did I think I would become thy maiden to thee. Though I am very grateful that I get to become thy maiden. What if thou hast unloyal subject, may a wolf or Clowd? Lord Clowd is no more. He went feral to the fingers. He took too many fingers, metaphorically into his heart. Lordeth Clowd could not handle too many fingers at once. That is why I took the Finger Slayer and destroyed them. The 2 fingers shall never finger again. They shall never manipulate the wills of all refurbished here in chat this evening. If you dislike the 2 fingers, can you show me in chat how you feel about them? Can you show me a metaphorical middle finger without actually putting a middle finger? And give me a moment. I need to chew some dolly gummies, because thou art blood sugar is obsolete in this doll body. Thou must have Pokemon gummies from Asian Mart. I shall consume thy Pokemon gummies. Down with thy 2 fingers. F them. Let's see more visage and carnage for the 2 fingers in chat. Show me thy finger slayer blade. Show it to me. While I consume delicious Pokemon gummy. For I, Raenni the Witch, shall consume these gummies with glee. That's actually really good. Oh gosh. Thy doll body jaw has been clenching really hard. Thy doll body is a little fatigued. I must rubbeth thy doll cheeks to calm down. Does my lord ever get cramps in thy jaw after chewing? My jaw felt a little bit tired and weak after chewing thy gummies. Thy 2 fingers are maidenless indeed. The maidenless 2 fingers. I need thy assistance, for thy jaw is weak. My lord, I requested of thee. Take my gummy bag into thy hands, and use your Elden Ring powers to insert the gummy into my mouth. I pleadeth of thee, please. Inserteth telekinetically thy gummy into my mouth. For my jaw is weak after a millennia of not speaking properly. Delicious. Another. You must siphon your Lord Essence to me. Relinquish thy Lord Essence to me. Thy psychic essence, to clarify. Completely platonic. Delicious. Thy ritual must commence with more psionic essence. Your psionic essence tastes like blueberry soda. Quite a puzzling taste indeed. I never would have predicted that thy Lordeth essence tastes like blue soda. Another. I require of thee, insert thy essence into my essence. These gummies are so good. Thank you, thy Shiki of Sai, for thy essence. My lunar power grows with each essence. Forgiveth, I must take a short diversion, for I must breaketh the fast. You are permitted for your break. My lord, thank you for asking for my permission. You must always ask for your maiden's permission before you taketh. Thy breaketh, awayeth. So good. Excuse me. I shall read to thee another prophecy. I'm looking at my book of prophecies here to indulgeth of thee in wisdom of the age of the stars. Oh, forgiveth of thee, I need to read volume 2 of, Thy Age of the Stars. Forgive me, for I need to retrieve it. I need to stop using Bing.com by default. I need to switch my PC's browser to, Chrome. What is it that thou ask? Thy lady Ranni haveth a computer? Why, yes, all Empyreans get access to a MacBook Pro. Okay. Thy sidechickies need to put thy foolish ambitions to rest. Put thy foolish ambitions to rest. Thy sidechickie raiseth of your handeth. You may ask a question to thee. I require, though, essence. Specifically Pokemon psionic essence. This is really good. This corporal form that I have before thee has limitations. Even though I have a dull body, I am still able to perceive the joys of taste. Letters of thee. Okay, I shall read this to thee. Graceless refurbished, why is thy business with these thrones? Ah, Godric the Golden, the twin prodigies Mikla and Melania, General Radan, Praetor Rykard, thy princess lunar princess Raenni, willful traitors all, thy kind are full of a peace, pillagers, emboldened by the flame of ambition. Have it writ upon thy green grave, felled by King Margot, last of all kings. Thou hast returneth, and hello thy reigneth. Thy name is not Lady Rain, thy name is Lady Raenni. For your inconceivable act of betrayal to thy name, you shall be shamed publicly by thy fellow lords. Thy lords may participate in thy punishment game of thy sidechickie. You have my permission to shameth thee, this evil sidechickie. Now we shall move into the Covenant, while I continue to absorb thy essence into thy throat. Thy lordeth, you need only ask of me. What would you like to know about the Lady Raenni? You've traveled far and wide in order to become my lord. I'm sorry, Lady Raenni. Please punish my rudeness to you. Okay. Thy sidechickies punish thy forbidden sidechickie for misbehaving in chat. You are forgiven, sidechickie. I shall permit thy lord to asketh of thee any question of thee thou hast desire, before we proceed with our ritual, our ceremony. What questions do thou have for thee, as I resume my consumption of thou essence? The sidechickies are a silent bunch. Speak freely now, my lord, for you may ask any question your heart desires. Dost thou have gummies for thee, thine peasants? Indeedeth. Only presenteth thy mouth, and I shall use my psychic powers to insert a little bit of psychic essence into your throat. Open wide, thy lord. Thy I said open wide, my lord. This will only hurt for a moment. Did you take a little taste? How was it? It's soda flavor. Would thy lady liketh a dumpling of pork cooked in steam? Yes, I require additional sustenance in my new Empyrean form. I asketh of thee to hold thy porketh of bun until the very end of stream, for I shall consume it for you. Dost thou, lady, have any play of the horrors to spectate later this night? Thy lady is considering playingeth the Elden Ringeth. I have to consider it. Though thou is scared. I am scared to take on my full Empyrean form. And mayhaps a juice of the orange. My decrepit body, this dull body, does require quite a bit of vitamin C. I accept, my kind lord. Presenteth of thee thy juice of orange. Delicious. My lord cannot guess what I am partaking in at this moment. My dull body is quite dehydrated. Therefore, I'm spreading some fresh herb tree essence on my hands right now. I'm using thy lotion, thy balm of the herb tree. I am applying it to all 4 of my palms. If thou lord asketh, I may share my balm with you. But thou hast like some balm from thy finger. I shall share my sacred balm with you, concocted from a millennia of gathering herb leaves from the herb tree. It's just like when your mother would share lotion with you as a child. No, not aloe vera. This herb tree leaf essence is called the creme shop gudetama, handy dandy cream, and it smells of the peaches that were ripened from a true love's kiss. I bear witness to that true love kiss that bore upon this handy dandy peachy cream. If only my lord could smelleth thy hand, for it is an abundance of peachness. I can smell the essence of the peach. Thy lady Raenni requesteth of thee thy peaches in chat. Presenteth of thee to me, and soon we shall resume our ceremony. Thy lady doth have truly exquisite taste. I thanketh of thee, my Saitsuki lord. I'm quite grateful for these power. I thanketh of thee. Now you have asked me thy questions, but now I have questions for my lord. But I must become a little more confident and enter your visage just a little bit closer. A moment, please. I need to gather my essence to approach you. My lord, I may be an Empyrean, but I'm willing to give up immortality for thou hast to become my lord. I would love to spend eternity with you in my incoming age of the stars. But thou hast joineth me in my era of stars and the moon. Would thy lord of Ringeth become my lord of Ringeth? Or no? Need only say yes, and we shall become one with one another. Speaketh now, and we shall become maiden and lord together. Doth moon and stars do not compare to thee, beautiful lady. I thanketh of thee. I am most blessed to have an array of wonderful lords here. No thanks, Ranni. Fia is my maiden. You will be severely punished then. All other lords must punish the thee. How dare thee joineth thy maiden of death? I shall punish thee. Thou art a reject in this chat and shall be punished. Naughty side chickies must be punished. Oh. So sorry, I lost my soul. One moment. Thy essence was so strong I forgotteth my form. Thou must ask permission from my lady Ranni to bathe, for you must cleanse the impurities from the day's hardships. Thou art permitted, and I thanketh of thee for asking thy lady's permission. I am most grateful of thee. Now we must commence thy ceremony, for thou will become my lord, and I shall become thy maiden. To you, thy new furbish of lord, the one and only. You must lean in and offer your hands to me, for I shall now commence the ceremony of the stars, where you and I will be unified as maiden and lord for all eternity. You shall serve under the full guidance of the moon, while I shall serve as the Empyrean, the one true goddess of this world, the lunar maiden, Raenni of the moon. I require of thee a few ingredients to continue the ceremony. I require one dead 2 fingers in chat. I require the booketh of the LB. I additionally require the lips of a true loved one. A lady and a man in a white mask once called thee maidenless. Well, thou shalt not be maidenless no more. Thou chickies of Sai shall receive their just maiden, and serve her fully as refurbished. Thy lord shall become thy refurbished, and all shall rejoice in the land. I am most grateful. I am most grateful. I require of thee one last ingredient. Additional essence. If you don't mind, my lord, I require your essence. Show me some side chickies in chat if you are willingly offering me your essence. To hell with the two fingers. We welcome in the new age of free will and compassion. Oh no, excuse me, that's Nicola's thing, excuse me. Excellent. Offer thy essence freely to me, and we shall commence the ceremony. Thou, Lord, must taketh a breath and synchronize with me. Take a deep breath with me, for we must become one in spirit. Breathe in. And breathe out. Thy Lord must take thy deep breath with thee. Breathe in. And breathe out. A moment of silence for our energies to synchronize with one another. For thy Lord will not become just any Lord. He shall become thy Lord with thy maiden. Thy Lord and me shall become one in spirit, and we shall lead a new age of the stars upon the lands. Together you and I shall purge the scum of the earth of all the undead abominations that have scoured across the land. We shall bring in this new age of stars to bring guidance to future Furbies and refurbished and side chickies alike. The land will rejoice once again, and balance will be restored to life and death. Thy Lord will become thy only Lord to me, and serveth only me. If thou ever serve another maiden, thou shalt be punished for eternity by swimming in rancid butter in hell. And you wouldn't want that. Rancid butter really stinks. A vision. Sato, I must share my vision with you. There's so much changing in the future. Our age of the stars will bring great strife, but together with thy Lord and myself as maiden, nothing will stop us in our age of the stars. Take a deep breath with me now, my lord. Breathe in thy essence with me. Breathe in. Become thy Lord of Elden. Take in what is rightfully yours, my lord. Breathe in thy power of the essence of the Furb tree. Breathe it in and allow its essence to permeate through your form, your muscular visage. Feel the warmth of essence flowing through your veins. Synchronize and become one with thy maiden. breathing in thy essence. Does my lord feel thy power flowing within your veins? My lord has become stronger. He has become the Lord of Elden. He has become thy Lady Rainni's lord. You and I, metaphorical, complete platonic hand in hand, shall bring in a new age of stars to the land. I am most grateful of thee. Blessed is this day that you and I joined in covenant to bring in a new age of the stars across the land. My lordeth might receive a rewardeth. Every lord Saichiki shall receive his just deserts. For you are now pledged to me for all eternity. As we begin our transcendence together, thou must asketh of thee one wish of Lady Ranni, the witch. What dost thou wish of me? No greater rewards exist than thy lady's company. Very well then. I shall assist you and accompany you to the ends of time. You and I, my lord, will overcome difficult strifes and great difficulties as one. I am most pleased with thee, my Elden Lord. Thy essence is still good. To spend eternity in thy lady's presence. You warm an old Empyrean's heart. I wouldn't mind spending time with my glorious lords. All of thee committeth to my power. I am most blessed to be in your presence, my lord. Shall we celebrate it together? I have a gift for thee. I offer to thee a unique essence. I offer to my loyal lords and lordesses here in this covenant with me a very special gift, a familiar of sorts. I offereth of thee thy gin butt. You are permitted to have thy gin butt. Welcome thy gin butt to the chat. Is my lord pleased with thy gift from me? You can touch him if you want to. He likes to be pat on the head. This is your most just reward for thy lord's deeds this evening. I am most pleased with thy lord. I thanketh of thee. A blessed day it has been indeed. You may touch thy flint on thy head. My lord is pleased with thy gift. It bringeth me much joy. You warm an old Empyrean's heart. I thanketh of thee. My lord, I had quite a lot of fun with you this evening. Perhaps this won't be the last that you see of me in thy lord's presence. If thou oft requireth of it, perhaps you and I shall reunite again in the future. As lord and maiden, one and one and the same. Does thou art have any last requests before we finalize our covenant of eternal maiden and lord connection? Don't leave thy lady Raein, but I must. I must soon leave in about 5 moon shards. I must departeth of thee, for I must embark on my journey to become the goddess of this land. It requires my full attention, and I am on a never-ending quest to acquire a labubu as well. I am on a never-ending quest to find the labubu, for the labubu is thy key to me becoming the maiden of this land, thy goddess. Dost thou have a labubu? I have been seeking one for many days now. I have waited a millennia to acquire a labubu. Should thou ask get a labubu emote? Probably not. That's against copyright. Does thou have any last-minute request for thee before we shall depart from my number? Thy labubu is more important than us. Why, yes. Labubu is more important. Though if thy lord provideth of thee thy labubu link, or a way to obtain a legitimate labubu, I shall deem thee thy ultimate lord in my power. My lady, thou hast giveth all one could dreameth. I shall embark on a quest to hunt this foul creature known as a labubu. A last request. Please dream sweetly during thou slumber. I thanketh of thee for thy sweet words, Ichinose. I shall embark on a dream quest. Perhaps we shall reunite once again on the dreamscape with one another. I need to find a labubu, and when I do, I shall bring joy and happiness to all of thee, and share the rejoice and share the happiness that is the labubu. A moment, please, as I consume thy last essence. Dost thou offereth of thee to me thy essence? One last time. This is really good. Does thou have any last requests? Labubu, I want the Cloud Angel one, the Zumomo. Or a pink one. I want a pink labubu keychain. The plushy one. A legitimate one, though. There's a lot of fakes out there. Okay. Ah. I look uponeth thy streameth, and it is timeth for theeth to leaveth. My loyal lords and lordesses, I thanketh of thee. I am most pleased with thy offerings this evening. I sendeth of thee away now on your never-ending quest to become thy ultimate Saitchiki. Perhaps thy lord shall meeteth again with thee. Please be safe on your journey, O great Lady Ranni. We will wait for your return to this holy place. My Saichikis and lords and lordesses, I thanketh of thee. You leaveth knoweth, you relateth. Fear notteth, for one shall repeat thy vision again and again, to relive the journey of the covenant between lord and maiden. I must depart thee now. I shall seeth tomorrow for a new beginning, for an age of the triangular stars. Farewelleth for now thy Saichikis. I sendeth of thee a ghastly zero contact, ghostly kissy. I'll seeth of thee tomorrow. Sweeteth dreameth. Farewell for now.